Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be testing out the new Physicians Formula Healthy Lip Velvet Matte Liquid Lipsticks. I picked these up recently at Shoppers Drug Mart. I paid $13.99 for them. Apparently they sell in the US for $7.95, so that's some bullshit. When I saw them on display at Shoppers Drug Mart, there were, I'd say 6 to 8 shades to choose from, but according to the Physicians Formula website, there are 13 overall. They have stayed pretty well inside the box with the shade selection from what I can tell online. There are nudes, there's pinks, reds, and a couple of plum tones. You're not going to get anything sort of avant-garde. There are no blues, greens, grays, blacks, anything like that. So in the packaging, you are getting 7 milliliters of product. For Americans, that works out to 0.24 fluid ounces. For the sake of comparison, the Stay Matte liquid lipstick from Rimmel retails for $10.99 up here in Canada, and you get 6.5 milliliters or 0.21 fluid ounces. I have worn them a couple of times, and I have to say that I really do enjoy them. They claim to be long-lasting, hydrating, and have full pigmentation, so one stroke color, and I would have to agree with all of those claims. These are very comfortable on the lips. They dry down to a matte finish, as the Velvet Matte name would suggest. They are long-lasting, and they do have very good pigmentation. So this is Restorative Effects, that is one stroke. And that is Dose of Rose. They contain vitamins A and E and avocado oil to help with moisturizing your lips, and they also have hyaluronic acid. The website claims that that is to help improve the overall appearance of your lips, but I frankly have no idea what hyaluronic acid is, so that just could be a load of shit. I don't know. The packaging is quite pretty. You get the nice acrylic packaging here. There's some nice detail work on the upper lid here. The name is printed on the side, and then you do have the shade name on the bottom, and I can actually read this sticker, which is a pleasant surprise. You're getting a classic doe foot applicator inside with a bit of a pointed tip so that there is a bit more of a precise application available, and it has that little groove so that extra product is picked up in there so you don't have to keep dipping back in. My only complaint with this product is the smell of them. Yeah, they kind of smell like Christmas gone rogue, like eggnog that's been sitting out for too long. Yeah, they've got like this fake nutmeggy, cinnamony smell that I don't appreciate. But the smell does dissipate quickly, it doesn't linger on your lips, and I can get past it because these are very comfortable, easy to wear lipsticks. So for today's purposes, I am going to apply Restorative Effects. I really like this one. It's like a burnt, almost like a burnt terracotta, but pulling a little bit more red. It looks almost a little bit more orange on camera than it does in real life, but I really like it. I love a bright, bold, true red as much as the next girl, but every now and then this just becomes a bit more wearable when it has that warmth under it. It's a bit more muted. I'll apply it and you'll see what I mean.
So while I'm applying this, I thought I'd just give you a little bit of information. This is a very moussey texture, and it just glides very easily across the lips. There's no skipping, there's no patchiness. It's just really very easy to apply.
So the point I was trying to make earlier is that this isn't a bold, in-your-face, there it is kind of color. It is red, but it's muted. It's a bit more approachable. It's not quite as intimidating as, say, the red of the new Fenty liquid lipstick is. I mean, I love this shade, don't get me wrong, I love it. But time and a place. I feel like I could wear this one to work without feeling obvious or self-conscious about it. Especially with the fall toned colors and winter colors, it just, I don't know, it's just, there's a warmth to it and a depth to it that just makes it feel cozy to me. For right now, I mean, I've had it on my lips for what, a minute? It's not sticky at all. It doesn't feel like there's anything on my mouth at all. I can't feel it like drying down and like adhering to my lips. In my recent ins and outs video that I did, again, I'm not sure if that'll be up before this one. If that one is up first, I will link it up here. If it's up after, well, check back later. I talked about, what was it? The lip junkie? Tattoo junkie. What the fuck is it called? Tattoo junkie, I think. Yes. Anyways, that lipstick, I could feel my lips puckering, and it was not pleasant, even a little bit. Oh, in wiping the back of my hand, I find that kind of odd. The pink has stained. The red has not, but the pink has stained. I don't know. I haven't worn the pink one yet, so I'll have to wear that one sometime and see how long that one lasts. But for now, we're testing the red. So I'm going to check in, go about my day, and I will check in later, let you know my thoughts on it, let you know if it ever did dry down completely. I'm concerned that with the avocado oil in there that it may not dry completely down, but I honestly can't remember if it did or not. So I will let you know my thoughts on that when I check in later. So I'll see you in a bit. Hey guys, so it's now been about 4 hours since I applied the lipstick. I have been drinking water. I ate some chips because I'm a responsible adult who knows all about nutrition and health. And here's what we're working with. I've also painted my nails using the nail polish that my daughter picked out for me, which was a Hello Kitty nail polish, which I do not recommend. It is terrible. Anyways, let's zoom in and take a look at what the situation is. So here is how it's looking just about 4 hours later. It has worn away a bit from the inside, but it hasn't feathered anywhere. It's not gunky in the corners. I haven't touched it up at all. So overall, not terrible. Really not. In terms of how it feels, it's incredibly comfortable. It is not crumbly. It's not sticky. It's not completely transfer proof, so there is still some lingering on there, but it's not bleeding around, and I'm fine with that. It's not feathering. That's okay. It hasn't transferred to my cup. Just when I really press on my hand, it transfers. For me, 4 or 5 hours or so is sort of the high end of what I expect a lipstick to perform at. I find that lipsticks that claim 16-hour wear, I just don't believe them. I really don't. Yeah, it might be on for 16 hours, but it's not on all over the lips. It's like the outer rim, and that's just not a look that I'm going for. This doesn't make any claims in terms of longevity in that sense. All it says is long wearing, so it doesn't put an hour stamp on it, which I think is a fair enough statement to make. Long wearing, yes. Can you put an hour on it? No. You don't know what I'm going to be doing with it. You don't know if I'm eating an oily salad or just what's going on, or if I'm drinking or not drinking or talking or not talking. You don't know what I'm doing, and all those factors play into the longevity of the lipsticks. So if a lipstick lasts 4 or 5 hours, I'm okay with that. I'm good with that, especially if it ends up looking passable. Like, this is fine. Do I have an inclination to touch it up? Yes, along the inner rim there. But it's not terrible. Like, it's not, I wouldn't see myself in the mirror and be like, oh God, how long does it look like this? There are lipsticks where I'm like that, where I'm like, Jesus Christ, I didn't know it was on my lips, but it's like gooped up somewhere else and it looks awful. This, I can live with. This is fine by me. So for $8 US, 14 Canadian, wait until it comes to Walmart and then it will be less than that. I totally recommend these. They're great. They're very comfortable. If you are somebody who shies away from liquid lipsticks because they can be so uncomfortable, this is the one for you. So thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you in my next video. Until then, just be a decent human being. Bye for now.